Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video here today on OP Legends, and a new game mode is releasing, and I don't think this game mode has ever been on OP Legends, so it is going to be huge. It is Dungeons, and I am going to go over a little bit about this game mode in today's video, so make sure to check out the video all the way to the end to see all the different features and stuff about this game mode. But before we start, I am going to be doing a 1000 credit giveaway, so make sure to like and subscribe and comment down your IGN, and make sure to use the IP whitecloak.oplegends.com when joining. And this map will release Saturday 3 p.m. Eastern time, so make sure to be there when it drops because it's going to be huge. But first things first, we have this little new spawn area, which is honestly very cool. We have guilds. Guilds are basically the groups. That's how you're going to get the trophy, or the, like, if you do slash guild top, it's basically the team. That's how you compete with other players, and you just make a guild and you get trophies by you just collect trophies. You'll find out a little bit more of that when you join. But yeah, so this is the cases. We have cases over here. These are basically just cosmetic. Then on the right, we have the dungeon crates. These can give you some pretty good rewards to help start off your gameplay and just boost you a little bit, and those are pretty good. And right here we do have the first little area, and so basically you have to hit the mob and it automatically does damage. On your sword, you're gonna have different types of enchants that you can actually go ahead and purchase. You unlock more as you get your sword leveled up, and a lot of them, they cost orbs. And there's also skull enchants, which is a new type of currency here on Dungeons, and there is some more enchants here, and they have different uses. Like someone's gonna increase your movement speed, there's some to increase sword XP, and a lot of others that are going to increase damage and the amount of currencies you gain. So yeah, both of those. And the good thing about this is that it's going to be a lot easier once you start getting more enchants. It's going to be a lot easier to get currencies, a lot easier to get money to go ahead and get to the other zones. We're going to check out some other zones later and things like that. So over here we have rebirth, guild, and milestones. Check out the rebirth. Here, you're going to be able to rebirth once you get a certain amount of money, and it's going to give you a multiplier, a base multiplier, and you can also get these upgrades, which you can do for orbs, skulls, enchant proc, and damage. And there's also a rebirth shop. It looks like you get a modifier box, which will help give you some boost on your sword, and a start of the road loot box, which will give you some good rewards. We also have milestones. We have swing milestones. If you look on the right, you can see the amount of swings you have, and then we can also see the rebirth milestones, which rebirths. And there's also credit rewards here. So if we take a look at this one, 100 credits, there is a few of these, and there's also many other ways to go ahead and get credit rewards, which is why OP Legends is so good. There's so many free to play ways to get credits compared to other servers. We also have this companion egg, which companions are going to give you a money booster. We have these starter ones here. These companions are going to be really important if you guys want to go ahead and progress faster, because a 2.5 money booster in the beginning is going to be crazy. Even a 0.5 will do a lot of benefits to you. And yeah, so this is the first zone. I'm pretty sure in every zone you get different companions, if I'm not mistaken. So if we do slash zones, we have this Arctic zone, and we have a button to max purchase stage and to teleport to best stage. Currently we have the polar bear stage. It looks like there is 30 stages. I'm pretty sure, yeah, 30 zones, and then in each zone it looks like there is 10 stages. Go to the polar bear one, and boom. So now we're here. The different type of, like, if it's highlighted in a different color, that means the rarity is better, and you will get more rewards from it. Like 625 though, it does have more health. Over here we have the rebirth, guild, milestones, just like that. And then these are the companions. They might be the same as they're the same as the beginning. I don't know if they are the same throughout every stage or if they switch up by each zone. I'm not too sure about that. But yeah, we also have this AFK mob, and this is basically if you guys go AFK, if you can't play, you can still get currencies, still progress a little bit while you're not here instead of just getting nothing. And there's upgrades. So we have attack speed upgrades, magic upgrades, which increases the boosters by 2, and the orb madness, which gains a 1x orb multiplier per level while grinding. And these cost gems, which is honestly good to see. So they're not all just credits, which means you can get those free to play. And you can also get the credits from the skills and stuff like that. And if you do slash skills, we can see we have orb skill, gem skill, enchant proc skill, and skull skill. So if we take a look at orb skill, you can purchase it with swings, which is honestly really cool. And it's basically just orb multipliers. As you can see, it's all just a little bit of multipliers. Same thing with gems, probably the other ones too. Yeah, enchant proc, that's going to be very important because you want your enchants to be procking as much as possible. So those rebirth points and those slash skills should be honestly going towards the enchant proc, in my opinion. There's also quests. So if we take a look at those, We have talk to the guide and spawn. Pretty sure you can get just different rewards from these. And there's honestly going to be fun. It looks like there is a decent amount of quests actually, which is going to be very fun to go ahead and grind. And we do have a slash pass here. I think we have an upgradable pass here, so you can upgrade it if you want, but the default one does still have some pretty good stuff. So we're going to have boosters, loot crates, gems, things like that. I wouldn't be some good stuff in here. So yeah, make sure to go ahead and grind those out too. There's a lot of grindable stuff here, which is actually very fun. Yeah, this map is honestly going to be huge. I hope to see all of you guys on, and there's going to be so many different things. There's going to be updates. There's going to be new features added throughout the maps and stuff like that. So if you guys do want to go ahead and join, make sure to use whiteclaw.oplegends.com, and it's dropping this Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure to be there. I hope to see you all on. And that's going to be it for today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to like and subscribe for more future videos. And make sure to join that giveaway. Comment your IGN. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it. Peace out, everybody.